Hello, skateboarders. Welcome to TSM Live Show, Season 8, Season Finale. I'm your host, Tommie Zam. This episode guests are SHAWN MANDOLI, Doozer, and musical guests, Your Honor. You guys ready to get this show started? Yeah! Let's do this.
Hey, what's up? My name is TJ Rogers. I'm a professional skateboarder from Whitby, Ontario. We just did a collab with Movember. Obviously, I survived cancer a few years ago. I'm just a very grateful person to be able to kind of spread awareness. It's super sick. This collab means a lot to me because they are an organization that helps spread awareness about testicular cancer. I think it's very important what the organization is doing for just men's health all around the world. I think it's something special. Having cancer definitely changed my perspective on men's health. You're not alone. Just try to embrace each and every day gracefully and just try to make the most of it, you know? Yo, raise funds and save lives. Major shout out to all of you guys that rock the mustache, you know? Yeah, I know.
What's up, Doozer? How you doing, dude?
Everything's good, man.
And you flew in here from where?
Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Wow, how was the flight?
Pretty good.
Not too crazy, no donuts, no nothing.
Freaking been raining the whole time, though. Come on. Come on.
I think you brought the rain down here, you know. It was sunny before you came.
Yep, and I literally came out here just for clips, you know, besides this, and ain't happening until that rain stops.
I hear you, brother. So where are you originally from?
Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
Okay. What was it like living up there?
No spots.
No skate spots at all?
There's like literally 10 spots you can count on your hand. I mean, like 20 or whatever, but it's the smallest scene in the world, no skate shop.
Really?
A lot of passion. No skate shop. We have one about 2 hours away from us, Damage Duluth skate shop. But, you know, it's hard to support a skate shop when you're 2 hours away. You can't really go and buy stuff all the time, so. But we have a really small scene, but a lot of passion, you know.
That's what matters, is passion.
Definitely. Like I said, the kids I skate with and stuff are younger and stuff. I'm probably one of the only guys who still skates of my crew who skated when I was younger. So I think that's the whole thing, is the younger guys kind of push you and then you push them a little bit, you know. Doing a lot of work with like Cody Sign Memorial Skate Park, my friend who passed away. And the city doesn't take care of it. They just do bare minimum. So it's like you have holes in the ramp. So that's one thing. Kids need not only a skate shop to get the culture, they also need a proper park to do what they do. So it's like, I think it's a hand in hand that you have to have for a proper scene, the proper education, and you know, just little stuff like just teaching kids about simple things of tricks and stuff. They can't learn that from a magazine. They can look at them, they can look at videos, but they have to actually physically get out there and do it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I think the best thing about my scene, it's just so small, but I mean, again, we're so small, but I had the blessing of getting in Thrasher twice, you know, had the blessing of getting that park in Thrasher.
That's awesome.
Even my son was in the back of the picture when I got in Thrasher.
I bet you he was stoked, huh?
Well, he's only 3 and he'll talk to Thrasher on this freaking fake phone, talk about, you know, Thrasher. So it's like the passion again from the young guys. And like the first photo that I got in Thrasher this year, it just was crazy. It was January and then February, but Patrick O'Dell had asked me, he does Epically Latered. And he'd ask me for some pictures, and I'm like, okay. And then Michael Burnett from Thrasher, the editor, had hit me up, and he's like, you should probably check out the issue. I'm like, looked in the issue, and there I was, you know, just really blessed because even him in the article just said that I'm positive and that I rip, which was pretty cool.
Do you feel that's true to the word?
Oh, exactly what he put in there. Like he says, we talk all the time. He doesn't I've never personally met him, but we talk all the time just about skate culture and skate history. And, you know, he's epically latered. He freaking has some great knowledge. But yeah, I mean, you know, being in Thrasher like that was one of these things that's like, it's a dream come true. So in the fact that he put me in there, wouldn't have happened. And the next article came out the next month or whatever. So it's just like kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
On a different level, definitely all because of God.
Yeah.
I always say that God's a skater because, you know, you hear the thunder, you hear the thunder.
And that's him hitting the handrails, right?
Right? You see the lightning is the sparks from the grinding, and the thunder is the rolling, and it's true. You know, God's really a skater because in my situation right now with you, in my life of skateboarding, has literally been all because of God. That's the only thing I could say that has really pulled me through my whole life, is just skateboarding and God and music, which I really am passionate about. I feel like every time I post a clip or I do anything, music is extremely important for me in, you know, everything I do.
Yeah. And do you feel like, you know, skateboarding has got you to where you've want to be right now?
Oh yeah, 100%.
What I mean by, like, from when you first started to now?
Oh yeah, well, like, when I tell people this all the time, when I first started coming around my small scene, I didn't have Instagram, so I didn't know about that. And the kids at the park were like, you don't know how every pro is on there? And the first thing I did was look up like Penny and all these guys. I'm like, no, come on, man. I'm like, they're this accessible. Like, you can just get to them. It's not like Facebook, you know?
Yeah, or other social media.
And then that's when I started going crazy with the clips. And like I said, when Cream Campbell follows me, and like, you know, Burnett, all these pros that I look up to, Daewon Song, all these guys that I look up to follow me and will like a clip, that's kind of all God. And that's where I am, is all because of skateboarding and music. Even like when I first started coming back into the scene, Chuck Trees, you know Chuck?
Yep. We had him on the show.
Yeah, he's cool. Love Chuck. I just love him so much. And we ended up doing a little tune together. I gave him some music and he did some drums and bass. And it's just like that kind of like drove the thing that like, okay, well, you can do skateboarding and music. I used to be so passionate about music sometimes prior in my life that it's cool to now bring those two together. And I'm so passionate about skateboarding, music, getting the culture for the kids. That's, like I said, the work I do with the park, and they don't take care of it. Well, I still want to push the culture for the kids, giving them events, doing stuff for them so that they can experience what skateboarding is truly supposed to be like. Because you really can't, even if you learn tricks on your own, there's a culture there that's in the bonding of two people being together, of two people skating and working on something together, whether it be a video or you're just skating together. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And like, for me, music and skateboarding is the two most humbling things, because you can go your whole life through and be passionate and never really see anything from it. And then you can be non-passionate about that, and you can get, you know, some people really do simple things in music and they get far. Some people are passionate and they're never probably going to get anywhere, and yet they're probably one of the best musicians. Same with skateboarding. It's one of those things. I just think that, you know, skateboarding is such a down the street, down the earth thing. You literally have a board that's made from wood. The wheels are spinning like the earth is round. It's nothing more humbling than a skateboard, because it can throw you off, it can love you, it can hate you. I mean, I think Stacy Peralta said it best. He's like, you know, you can hit a rock and that's it. That's it. And so to be so humble that you can do all these tricks on it and be taken out by a rock, you know.
You're like, damn that damn rock, man.
No, well, and that's a different level of how humbling skateboarding can be, because some people get hurt doing 16 stair rails, and some people might just not ever be into skateboarding. And like, I have some people that will be like, you know, I look up to you. Like, a lot of the kids in my community say, you know, they look up to me.
And how does that make you feel?
Well, it's the most important thing in my life.
I
mean,
does it inspire you more to like help out those kids?
It's 100% my drive. Like, people in my community will come and be like, oh, I saw you in Thrasher, or this and that. And like, I live in a place that's really small, so like, even there's companies that are around the spots I skate where I don't get kicked out. And like, there's been times where the people come and be like, dude, that's you. That's the guy, I know you. And you're from Thrasher. And they'll be like, we watch you every day from across the freaking street. And I'm like, oh, come on. I'm like, really? So I'm out there getting clips, and they're out there watching that, having a, you know, it's a give and take thing as far as the passion goes to other people, because if you don't do anything without passion, what's the point?
No, it's true. I mean,
what's the point?
If you don't have passion, then what's, like you said,
And
what's the point in doing something?
Also, the other thing is too, I think with a lot of kids too, they want to get famous off of music, or people in general. The noblest thing a man can do is to do the best he can, right? Just do the best you can. So if you can just roll down the street, just roll down the street. Mark Gonzalez said the best thing. He said, people need to just learn how to ride their board, not tricks, not, you know, just literally rolling down the street is what's going to get you the farthest in skateboarding. And that's because when you roll on the street, you're literally learning to hit the crack, miss a rock, miss a car, you know, that's what teaches you how to be balanced on your board. And
And this also helps you teach in life too, you know?
oh, it's like I said, skateboarding, again, about being the most humblest thing. It's like I literally have had my best experiences off of skateboarding, the most humbling experiences, the most joy, being in Thrasher, or, you know, being here today with you. That's literally a board brought me that, you know, from being the time when I was a kid, like my grandfather, my brother's grandfather brought a little board from Arizona, just a little, you know, old school freaking Tony Alva days, one of the first boards I'd ever seen. And like it just never stopped from that time. I must have been like 5 or 6. And once me and my brother got into the scene, it's just like everything good in my life has always been from skateboarding. And when I got away from skateboarding, that's when stuff would always go bad. Not bad, but you know, you need to have something.
That negative energy.
Well, you can lose focus.
Yeah.
And when skateboarding, I forget who I was talking to, but they said, you know, you can literally go out there and try a trick for 20, 30 minutes and it becomes humbling and you just forget about everything. There's nothing else going on. I think it was Andrew Reynolds said that. He's like, at some point I just blank out, but the after of that effect is amazing. You're just humbled, and whether you got the clip or not, it's about the putting the passion in there, putting the drive in there. And again, anything you do, if you just want to walk down the street with passion, walk down the street with passion. Whatever you do, just, you know, do it for God especially. I think a lot of people get lost in that. They don't forget about God. They forget about that there's a higher power, and to me, I directly associate God with skateboarding.
That's
and
the
music.
best way. That's the best way.
Everything I've ever come from has been from God. The fact that I'm here talking to you right now, and it's God, 100%. And that's why I know God's a skater.
No, 100%. and you gave us this video. Tell us about this video about the watch.
I filmed, dude, it was fun. You kind of got me to get out there and do something. I was supposed to do something for Satori and a couple companies, and I kind of, you know, slagged off and then ended up hurting myself. So when you said, hey, you should send me a part for the interview, I was like, oh boy. And so me and my brethren Heath, his actual name is Josh, but he reminds me of Heath Kirchart so much that I ended up start calling him Heath. But he came out and battled with me in the last couple weeks when it was cold and stuff, and I just had so much fun. I just been watching a lot of history and videos on skateboarding, and everything I saw people always say is, you know what, I went out when I filmed my best parts, I went and had fun. There was no like me, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this trick, or I'm gonna do that trick, because they just had fun.
You didn't have a list or anything, you just...
I know. Me and Heath just went out and we just had a lot of fun, and I literally just had so much fun. Like, I think you couldn't wipe the smile off my face, because I'm happy to put this together, let alone to do this and to put it together for you, because it's exclusive. We everything in it is fresh. And even the old clips, if there was some thrown in there, it was like all, you know, bangers as far as what we did. You know, even one edit had a Chinese shove it, a Chinese nollie shove it. And I was really proud of it because there was a crack, a little bump, and I Chinese nollied and shoved it. And the kid online came to me and said, oh, that's AI. And I said, you're joking me. I said, you're joking me. And then I posted another clip the other day, and the kid said it was the same kid or another kid maybe. I don't know. But
you know what it is? It's just jealousy. That's all it is.
But he's saying it's AI again. And then I saw Tim Jackson say, you know, when somebody says my stuff is AI, I know it's that freaking dope. And I said, you know what? Cool, Tim. We cool. Because I can't stand that. No way am I going to fake a clip like that. You know, come on. Literally. AI, come on,
man.
So, but it was just so much fun, and I got to big up, like, you know, Heath for doing it, my community for supporting me, Satori, Etnies, Flip, Plan B, like Reflex. A lot of companies, they support me because we don't have a skate shop up there, and so I take that stuff and I try to get it to the kids in events. And so, like, when companies send me stuff, and people send me stuff, and I just appreciate it because that not only keeps me doing what I love, it keeps a community going of skateboarders. And it's not easy when you don't have a skate shop and you have all these kids who need grip tape and this and that. So it's like, I really appreciate all the companies that do help me out and everybody who supports me. I mean, the fact that, again, I said Kareem Campbell, Daywan, you know, you name somebody right now, and I just appreciate that they come on my page, give me a like, tell me they love me, you know. The fact that, like, even Kareem one time just said, oh man, I love you, you know, gave me blessings. It's like, you know, even Tom Penny will big up my littlest son because he dresses just like him with a little hat and stuff, and he loves Tom Penny. When somebody of that type of, they're exactly what a role model of a skater should be. They're with the people, they go around the world, and they're literally just bringing skateboard and love and music. I think everybody should role model themselves after that type of skater.
Yeah.
Where it's not how they skate, but how they live their lives. They literally live them very humbly. And when I have somebody like that, you know, big up my son and bless up my son, it's one of the biggest things in my life. And so many people might be like, oh, you know, it's just this and that. But I respect those people, and I know that those things that they do for me right now might be in turn one day bless my family, my son. Because Heath, the kid who filmed this video, he said, one time he said to me, he's like, oh, your son's probably gonna be the best skater ever. And I have an older son, Levi, and he said, I said, oh, Levi? He's like, no, Juju, my son Julian. And Juju, I mean, he's only 3 years old and he rips.
Yeah.
I mean, he can push around and stuff. I mean, he literally can ollie on the carpet and ollie in the grass and stuff. So it's like, for me, it's just, this whole video is kind of my life. It's even the spots we went to, it's like, you know, it's just, I like to do stuff simple.
Okay.
And when I feel like doing something simple, again, going back to Andrew Reynolds and these guys said their best video parts were just getting stuff done and having fun, and they had a smile and like that Baker mentality, just having fun. You're out filming, why stress something? It's supposed to be fun. So why would you ever stress about something like making a video? So that's the main thing I think from this video is just, I had fun. And it was just blessing to do it for you. That's all I can say, man.
You ready to show the world?
Let's do it.
All right, here he is, Doozer's videos, check it out.
Right there.
Dude, that was a dope little edit, dude.
Yo,
I like it, man.
Yep.
What was your favorite part of filming that?
Oh man, I think like we ended up going to, again, I don't have many spots in my town, so we ended up hitting up a couple new spots where they're just like, just fresh, like they just made these spots, and so that was kind of a blessing to do that. Also, some of these places I hit, like the one spot I did a fakie tray flip off of, that ledge has been skated in my town since skateboarding probably started in my town in the late 80s, or the first time a skateboarder saw a ledge, they're probably on that ledge. So for me to go do a 360 flip off that ledge is pretty, you know, and I just, like I said, I just had so much fun, you know, and I just appreciate
And then watching that video, you seemed like you had a lot of fun. You were smiling. I've seen you smile. I've never seen your teeth before, but I saw teeth in that one.
Well, the thing is, Heath brought it out of me. Like I said, I appreciate Heath. He has this way of like, being in a small town, in a small community, I'm usually filming myself. And I usually take the pictures myself. Even the video, the pictures that ended up in Thrasher, people probably don't realize that I took one of them myself, because I just have a Bluetooth connector. I hit the thing, takes 10 shots. And my wife took the other one actually, so big her up, because we all got, it was a family affair. That's what I love. That's what I love about skateboarding. Going back to, again, it's a family affair. But this whole video was basically just having fun, and also like doing it really for my friend who passed away, Cody, because I hope this brings some kind of light and recognition to my park, because they literally don't take care of it, and it's been, you know, over 20 years, and there's holes in the ramp. Like the mini ramp I love to skate, I can't even really skate that anymore. I was doing kick flips into it this year, and all the kids were out there, went crazy and stuff. I broke my board, or I broke my wheel, and I had to grab somebody else's board and kick flip into it, and I did it. And now I can't even do that because there's holes there. You know, like, so it's like the little things you want to push yourself or the kids might want to do out there, they need that help from the city. So like I said, the main thing about this video is I want to make sure people know, yeah, there's more important things to life than the glitz and glam. Skateboarding, music, and God is the most important thing in your life. No matter how you use those, they should be the most important thing. And to be on your board all the time, you're just gonna get more and more blessings. And so that's the whole thing from this video. And this is, I really hope that people see, hey, anything is possible, even in a little town like mine with 10,000 people, way up in Canada, it snows all the time, you can still get in Thrasher.
Yeah.
And you can still have a great life through a board or music or whatever you do. And going back to the passion, this whole video I did here with Heath was just about passion. It was just like, hey, you told me it's up to you.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well then I'm gonna do it. And I just really kind of appreciate you kind of pushing me to do it too. So that's how it came out like it did.
Definitely. And then one last question. What can you say to the skaters that live in a town where there's no skate park or have issues with the refab parks or parks are not working together, or be where you're at right now?
Oh, just, like I said, just being on your board. It doesn't matter if you're in your driveway. I mean, if freaking Mark Gonzalez can sit there and post videos of him just going up and down the sidewalk at that old, look how much fun he's having. You know, Tony Alva, all these guys, they're how old? You know, 60s, and they're having fun, smiling. So it's like, even in a small town, that board can take you around the world. I've literally been, you know, around the United States because of skateboarding and just the people in it. So it's like, the main thing is just keep on your board. There's nothing else you need to do. Every time you're in trouble or, you know, life gets you down, it's like that board will literally be everything for you and can be everything for you. And if you keep that, your board under your feet and God in your heart, I think that's all you really need. You know, in a small town, it doesn't matter. If you have one spot, skate that. Daewon Song said that. You know, he had one spot that he used to just do every trick he could think of. So whether you have one spot or a huge spot, you just skate and keep it underneath your feet all the time.
Yeah. So you hear that. Have fun, keep God in your heart, and love skateboarding. Just right here from Doozer. That's from his words. Doozer, thanks for coming on, man.
God bless, man.
And hey, what you're doing, very proud of you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for
You ready to check out Your Honor?
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right,
Let's do it.
Your Honor coming up next. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks, guys. There we go. There we go.
Whoa.
I got him way back there. Yeah. There you go. So, real quick, so what's your names and what instrument you guys play?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Matt. I'm the lead singer for Your Honor.
Hey, I'm Andrew, and I'm the bassist.
What's up? I'm Chester. Played guitar and attempted vocals.
What's up? I'm Rob. I also play guitar.
I'm Josh. I'm the newest member. I play drums.
There you go. Welcome, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
So
for
I'm
having
going to
us.
go to you. So you're the newest member.
Yeah, I think it's been a couple weeks now, like 3 weeks or a month. Yeah, just about.
So how did they find you? On Craigslist or another band, Amazon? I mean, anything?
Yeah, there's an app I use. There's an app called Vamper where you can just find other musicians. So they hit me up on there. Then they found my Instagram through that.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just jammed together. And
Did you play for other bands too, or what?
no, me playing with them for like my audition sort of, or just like my jam with them was my first time ever playing with other people.
Whoa! Congratulations, dude. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, right.
We actually just found him down the street and just said, "Hey, you want to play?" He was like, "All right."
So that's how they found you. Like, hey, we're on the street, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just like on the corner. Yeah, I was digging through a trash can.
That's awesome. They're digging through. Where's he at? Okay, there he is.
Right.
That's awesome. And so, to all you guys, so how'd y'all start the band? How'd you get the name, and how'd you start up?
Well, that's a long story.
Yeah.
So, me and Andrew have been trying to make the band for like the last 10 years since we were 21, 23, around there.
Mm-hmm.
Went through like 3 different bands, never got far. We gave it one last shot 2 years ago, around December 2023.
Yeah, because we had that hug
Yeah.
it out moment at emo night.
Yeah. So we were
Hold on,
like,
emo night.
yeah. So we'll get to that, but pretty much we're like, let's attempt one last time. Let's try to find a new guitarist because we needed someone. Met him at a random emo night in Pomona, and then we started chatting. He's like, yeah, I like music. I play a bass. I'm like, I don't need a bass player, but I need a guitar player. Next thing you know, a month later, he calls me. We met up, we jammed, and then as of April 2024, we formed Your Honor, and here we are now, almost a little over 2 years, and we've just been growing like crazy, like the fan base, the streaming, very little shows, just a lot of people just getting our attention from just advertisement,
Like word of
videos, word. So like, it just shows like there's something there, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And how did you two meet?
So I've known him since high school.
Okay.
Didn't really know him. It was just like a guy like I knew from a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really meet him till like maybe we worked at Taco Bell.
Oh,
when I was
what?
at
And you know,
18.
I like to mix Mexican pizza. That's my favorite, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I was mad they got rid of that shit. I was like,
Yeah.
ugh.
No, they brought it back.
I know they did, but they got rid of that, and they
Yeah.
got rid of the 7-layer bleeder. I was so mad about that. Now you get 5 now. I'm like, dude, I want the 7. I did 2 on that thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
No,
had to
you're
say
good.
that.
You're good. No, we had some good times there. We were there for about a couple years, our whole years.
5 years.
5 years, all our college years.
Is that where y'all first started playing together, or?
Yeah,
or-
well,
Yeah. At the time, that's when we made a first band. I think it was called Vandal Conspiracy.
What?
It was just like me,
That's
him,
a
and
sick name, dude.
2 other people were like, you jam, let's just go. Then like, all right, who plays what? You do this. Matt, what do you do? I guess I can sing. All right, you're the best one here. You take the mic. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll make it work. Never did anything. Week before show, we quit that band just due to drama. Then we tried another band called Broken Heights. Didn't get too far. And the next thing you know, Your Honors is the one that just kicked off. And honestly, mostly it's a blessing because of Chester.
Yeah.
He helped us like just get back into like gear, brought a good vibe into the band.
Got him from the emo night.
Yeah, and it was random. Like I was just on stage, and he's like,
I
"Yo,
was
what's
on
up?"
stage. We hugged
Well, that
it
was
out.
before. I didn't know they had met before without knowing.
So it was a secret with you. It was a
Yeah,
you planned it.
they hugged it out and kissed it out. You know.
I'll let him tell us.
So, my girlfriend and I, we always go to emo night, and the cool thing was that,
Did you dress up on the emo night?
No. I mean, this is, I guess, is the emo outfit now. It's for millennials. The only thing that changes, I guess, is
Flannel.
the flannel, and maybe the
Not too many.
Dr. Scholl's, maybe.
Dr. Schultz.
But I think for us, they let people on stage just to kind of dance around, sing along, and so there's a clip of Drew and I. We just hug it out. This is before we even met.
Y'all hugged it out?
Yeah, we hugged it
That's
out.
sweet, man.
Emo, we hugged it out, and then I guess later on, we find out that that video existed before we had even officially we actually met. So we were complete strangers. I'm hugging strangers, on stage.
There we
It's
go.
not a-
That's emo night, right?
Yes, yeah. And so and then from there, we found out about it I think months later. But we met at a emo night and talked music, and then from there, because I've been a musician my whole life, and I work in production. I do audio, and I teach that at high school. So my background has just been, music's never stopped for me.
Yeah.
So coming into this band, it's like, starting from scratch, I guess, with these guys, it's like, let's create our own thing, and with my experience background, I'm able to bring in what I can, and, some level of expertise, but even with these guys, I'm even learning from them. So that's the cool thing. But yeah, I mean, Rob,
And how do you find this guy?
how do we find him?
No, here.
Oh, he got something to say.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, remember Joe, our former drummer.
Shout out Joe.
Yeah, Joe, our former drummer. We do love you. We wish you were here today, hanging out, supporting us. But he actually was friends with Rob. I guess they were in another band together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were in a band together, and it was just a revolving door of members, and we were never able to get anything like going really. And then he brought me into this band, and this kind of like became my home.
Yeah, because I met Rob at When You Were Young Vegas, because that's when Joe brought him around, and then that's how we kind of started talking. And then when that band kind of broke up, he brought him over, and then has been history since.
That's awesome. Man, that's a good history right there.
There's a theme we're meeting at like emo festivals and
Yeah.
what's going on here, guys? You're gonna meet your future wife there,
That's
hopefully. I'm hoping.
That's like one thing about us. Like I tell Chester all the time, like he's like that type of person. If you ever had that story where like you meet someone and you find out like they've been near you or around you like the last decade.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we were watching a video, like he was at a show from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, I was at that show too. And we're looking at the video, I'm like, the video's like the same angle, like if we're standing next to each other. I'm like, wait, you're at that show? And then I find out, oh, you're at the Forum too. Like it's like if only we met him 10 years ago, and like who knows what could have happened right now with Connor. It's like it's almost like a damn, if wish it could have happened, type of thing. But like now it's happening.
That's awesome. And a question to all you guys: what got you into playing music?
I don't know. I mean, I've always grown up with music, but never really played it. It wasn't until like after high school, I got more into like the scene of like pop punk, rock and roll and all that. Tried guitar, couldn't do it. Was more of a sports guy. I grew up playing soccer. That was like the main thing. And then I met him, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll start singing. And then
You never thought you can sing, right?
I mean, I sing in the shower and like Christmas shows growing up, but like nothing where like I'm on stage. But like it went from like to like, oh, it sounds not bad, I mean, it's punk. You don't need to sound good. But music's just it's just something huge for me. Good therapy, something fun to do, and then just to see how it goes, And then for you, I don't know. Let's go Ralph first. Yeah.
I guess I got into this type of music because the first ever video game I ever played was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, and that soundtrack was just legendary. And ever since then, it's just been nothing but skate punk, pop punk. I really love Pennywise, No Effects, obviously. So that type of music, anything that gets a circle pit going, it's like euphoric for me, and that's what I strive to create.
I would say I've always been obsessed with music since I was like 9. But when I was 14, I really got into watching live shows.
Okay.
One of my favorite bands is 21 Pilots.
Oh,
So
awesome.
I had never really watched one of their shows before online. So when I saw their drummer play, it resonated with me really deeply. And then one day when I was 15, I was playing Xbox with my friend, and he had been playing drums since he was like 6. So he was like, oh, I'm throwing my old, or he said, hey, I'm getting a new drum kit. So I was like, hey, what are you doing with the old one? He said he was going to throw it out, and he lives 5 minutes away. So I screamed upstairs for my dad, and I was like, hey, we're going to Ben's house. So I went over to his place. I picked up his kit, and then I think that summer I played every day for at least 4 hours. I sounded horrible. My neighbors were probably pissed, but I was enjoying every second of it.
Apples at your windows.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I started playing bass about 2 years ago, actually.
Okay.
I actually was playing guitar for a little while. My inspiration's like Blink-182, San Diego based. And one of my actual basses is kind of like a replica almost of Mark Hoppus, because I'm left-handed. So he actually did come out with his signature guitar, but I can't play right-handed. So my concept was, I knew it was all in his guitars.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me recreate it, but left-handed. And then I put my own twist to it on certain
awesome.
things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and same with Rob. You know, Tony Hawk was a huge impact in my life. You know, that's what got me introduced me to Ramones, AFI, Body Jar. You know, those kind of bands, and of course the skateboarding scene. I wasn't much of a skateboarder, but I just love being around that culture, especially in my area. I grew up in Maywood, California, so skateboarders everywhere. You know, even if it was not at a skate park, it was probably like in a corner.
Or at the beach,
or at the beach, yeah. You know, I grew up going to the Santa Monica Pier, you know, the Venice skate park. So just looking at it, you know, and then at one point I'm like, let me try it. Nope, never again. You break one bone too many, you're like, oh no, I don't want to do it. But just be
all of us.
Yeah, right. But you know, just being, like I said, being around that culture, it's really cool. And you know, the brands you grew up with, you know, like, you know, Birdhouse, you know, remember that Tony Hawk early days, you know, him from BAM. Element and all that good stuff. So you just kind of, you know, a lot of like the jocks, what do they go to? Like the, you know, Jordans and, you know, the basketball scene and all that stuff. For us, those were our brands, you know. We're not gatekeeping, but we're saying those were our stuff, you know. We can't wear that. Name me 4 songs. But for me, it was always, you know, the branding, the culture that really, you know, that I gravitated towards. So especially being, you know, growing up in an all like Hispanic area where, you know, that wasn't really the thing. Listening to rock music, it was always hip hop, rap. So it was cool, you know, to be different, you know, and you know, and then growing up listening to emo music, which I know wasn't cool at one point, but now it's being embraced. But you know, it was.
Well,
never,
we called it the '80s night. That's what we called it.
That's right. Yeah,
we called it 80s night.
Yeah, emo night is '80s night for millennials. Yeah.
Generation X was '80s.
But you know, that was our thing, and that's the cool thing. How we all clicked. You know, we listened to similar bands. That's how we get along, you know. We sometimes we'll bash on each other, like, you listen to that band, you know, but this band's cooler, but that's just how we are, you know. And I said that today this morning.
But also, too, you think about it, that's what makes you guys who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bashing each other on different music and working together, that's what builds a good family in music world and stuff like that.
And you hear a lot of the music that we recorded, a lot of influences are there. So, we're still cooking, we're still brewing up more stuff. The last song we recorded, someone said the other night, sounds like Blink. First thing, sounds like Blink. Like, really? Okay. That was accidental, but you can see how much a lot of this is really influenced that. So.
And I'm gonna go back to a little bit on you. You said you grew up in a Hispanic culture. What was it like when your family or the Hispanic culture found out you were like more into punk rock and different type of music? Did they accept you, or did they kind of like, you know?
My family, you know, it's weird. They welcomed it. You know, I had my first mohawk in the 7th grade. My dad was a bit more conservative.
I'm trying to picture this right now.
Yeah, my dad had a little mustache. You know, barely growing, but I had a mohawk, and my dad was.
Did you color it?
No, I did have blonde highlights. There you go. So, you know, my parents were accepting. They loved it. You know, they thought it was weird, but you know, he's a teen, he's a kid. Let him do whatever he wants, as long as he's not gangbanging or, you know, he's not out there doing this stuff. But you know, they were like, you know, here's your guitar, here's a skateboard, here's awesome. This, you know. So parents are it's them who I blame, but you know.
You heard that, parents? He blames you guys.
Blame you guys now, but yeah. I know, right? Could have been that, you know.
And you guys got a song you guys gonna perform. Tell me about the song.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
You want to talk about your
Okay, so Red Dress is a song that we're gonna.
Take it front, dude.
Red Dress is a song we're actually gonna perform today.
Okay.
And it's actually a funny story. It's about a trip we did in Vegas. And
a hot chick in a red dress.
So this is the funny part. Hold on.
Wait. And to give a little more context, it was right after the When We Were Young festival. Leaving.
We were so tired. Okay.
Oh, so you got it the first time, right?
So, this was the year Rob didn't go yet. You didn't go to that one year, right? That was the year before, right?
I did write the riff.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like that you weren't, because I remember one year you went with us, but it was last year,
I
right?
went the year before. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so it was me, Matt, Chester, Matt's cousin, and then our former drummer Dro. We were walking out of the festival, dead tired as it was, and then we were walking down the street, and we swear to this day, there was this most beautiful girl we've ever laid eyes on. Like it was just,
it's just like one of those moments.
Yeah, like in one of those movies.
Yeah.
Like for example, Wayne's World when he's like Foxy Lady. Like it was like kind of similar like that, you know. And we were like, man, I hope she got home safe. Like, kind of like she like just yeah, like we were. It was so like she deserves to like be saved. Like she was amazing.
It's Vegas. You could probably pay for a night with her if you go.
Yeah.
You didn't get the number and ask her.
No, she just walked right past us, and we were just like amazed.
Yeah.
And so then we went back home, and Rob had that riff, and we were like, huh. And then we kind of made lyrics off that story.
Yeah.
And then from there, he had an old bass line that became the main riff after his riff. Mm-hmm. And then rest is history.
All right, you guys ready to perform it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys, your honor right here.
All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. I hear a pin drops. All right, that's the air conditioning. Going down the streets of Las Vegas, I saw you walking by. I saw you in a red dress. I thought I should have said hi, but I didn't. Should have said hi. Walking by. Should have said hi. Don't know why. Talking in the crowd of strangers, still on my mind. I turned around but you were fading. Guess I ran out of time to say hi. Should've said hi. Should've said something, should've made a move. Now I just forgot all the one day I let it slip. And I thought you wonder why I didn't say hi. Thank you. That was Red Dress. #1 hit right now.
Oh, dude, that was a dope song. I like it. I do see the lyrics, man. I do see the lyrics a little bit. Definitely. There you go. So, a couple more questions. So, do you guys remember when your first time played? How nervous you are? Do you have like a certain ritual y'all do to make yourself calm or anything like that?
House party story.
Yeah. So, ritual, we were still figuring it out. I mean, like, along with our new member, we're trying to create something new, something fresh. But I guess our first show about a year ago. I mean, of course, we were all nervous.
Came from that one too.
Yeah, one of our songs came from that. It's called "Shut It Down." But so we're throwing a house show. I mean, like as 30-year-olds, we're like, yeah, we were living our high school days. We're throwing a house party,
Kickstand.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so we set up the whole thing, the stage, everything. It looks like a real. It was a legit like production. I don't know.
We just gave him all the stuff. He decked out the backyard. We put the curtain up, flags everywhere.
It looked pretty dope.
It looked like a Guitar Hero. It looked like a Guitar Hero background. I had a big prop in the back.
Yeah.
And somehow we fit like almost 100 people there.
In the backyard. Unintentionally, I think we were only hoping like 50 to 60. And since these two have like
Huge fan.
Huge fan
We had
of
to
families. Yeah.
cut the guest list because we're like, okay, there's 5 of us.
You have to uninvite
We have
people.
to do immediate people you talk to because it's like if we count everybody out, it's like damn, there's like 300 guest lists. Like no, so we got to cut it, and I'm like, oh man, we're still at 200. No, let's cut it. I'm like,
It's
all
like
right.
getting married, right? Like,
Yeah, it was like planning a wedding, but a backyard show. Next thing we know, all right, 110, it stays there. And then next thing we know, like 90 people showed up. Like I had to make sure I got wristbands. Like I gave wristbands to make sure because like people were just outside the street, like what's going on back there?
Yeah.
You know?
you got everybody come, the whole neighborhood coming in there.
Yeah, so it was cool. We set that up, friends and family, close friends. We had one band we invited called Catchy Cupid. They opened up for us. And then that's when I'll let you tell the next part.
That's when it all went down.
Oh, can't wait to hear this one.
Just give you a little bit more context. So prior to us kicking off the house party, there was the cops were looking for someone on the block. So there was already a search going on, right?
6:30.
By 6:30 p.m. And we're like, okay, great, whatever. Let's just kind of ignore it, whatever.
You hear the hawk.
Yeah, and then
everything.
we're playing music. You know, just to get the vibe going. And next to by around 6:30, 6:45, we get the first noise complaint on a Saturday night.
On a Saturday night, 6:45.
Yeah, first noise complaint. This is just lower it,
Like
okay.
PA speaker.
Yeah, and then so we're like, really? Like, okay, so I turn it down, and then the first band goes up. We play. They finished their set. I think within 30 minutes, like whatever. I think around
7:30,
7:30. Here comes the second noise complaint. And then here we go. It's our turn.
8:30.
Around like 8:15, 8:20.
We started about.
We timed everything. We looked at the clock. We're
We
like,
played about 3 songs that night.
true. Yeah. We only. So here goes our set. Up until the third song, cops pull up. We got raided, and then that's when the helicopter fighting
hold on,
goes
you got
over.
raided?
You got raided,
Yeah, they
So,
shut us down.
Shut us down.
Yeah.
So,
And the funny part, we were like, people were like, "Is this a skit?" And we're even like, "Wait, is this part? Like, do we? Is this real?"
And it's
Yeah.
funny because people.
oh, sorry.
People were like, because obviously you could pay the fine, you know, but we're like, everybody was willing to help us because they wanted us to
How
finish the
much was
set.
the fine? Can I
He
ask?
said it was like $1,000 for the fine, and the owner of the home has to go to jail. At the
What?
time,
His mom.
that was my grandparents. So my mom's like, I ain't
they're
gonna do it.
Damn, they're
And
sending
we're
your
like,
grandparents to jail for that?
yeah. I'm like, they're like, Grandpa's 92, Grandma's 88. They're like, we're not gonna have them do it. Like, who would be running her up? They're like, your mother. I'm like, she ain't gonna do it. We're done.
But yeah, it was just cool, like having all of our friends and family willing to put, like, you know, their own money to help us out, you know, do or what we want to do. You know,
Yeah.
it was nice of them, and we actually want to try doing it again. Hopefully it works out. But yeah, at least that's the game plan.
Start at 4:30 p.m. So
No, start at 2.
It's a matinee show.
Sunday brunch. There we go.
But it's one thing that's funny. Like I told Chess and the guys when we were playing our songs, our ear monitors pick up frequencies. They didn't catch it, but I caught it, and you can hear like the cops like talking. So I kept hearing like, Ksh, "Hey, these kids actually sound pretty good." Over, Ksh. Yeah, I know. Like I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, and you're shutting us down? Like, what the heck? But
That's
I
funny.
just didn't want to go back to work.
They didn't. I know, probably.
They were like free bird. And
Free bird,
see you in
no.
the next song.
They're going around. And then last question. So what can you say to the upcoming musicians that want to be in your spot or do what you guys are doing?
This is your question. You're the music.
Yeah,
teacher.
I know. I'm the music teacher now. A lot of my younger, my students range from 14 to 18, high schoolers. So I do tell them, you know, obviously, you know, this is for us. This is fun. If we make it, we make it. We don't, you know, it was fun. But I tell them, you know, just have fun with it. You know, don't expect much out of it. You know, just have fun. This is, you know, why do you do it in the first place? Because it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, if you do it for the money, then you know, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Yeah, money comes with it, but I always say, you know, do what you love and love what you do. You know, and you know, my suggestion would just be, you know, just start a band, have fun with it first, fall in love with it, because eventually, you know, you're gonna meet people that you are gonna bash, you're gonna bump heads, and then you're gonna be thinking, man, maybe this is not for me. Yeah. So learn how to appreciate, first love yourself, love the music, love what you do, love the craft, and then meet people hopefully that are almost as the same as you with your same mindset, same mind mentality, and you know, go from there.
Yeah.
Really take it slow.
Like that.
It's a slow ride.
Yeah.
Take it easy. I didn't mean to quote that song, but you know.
And you guys got anything you want to say to it?
Go over it.
I would say usually like 3 things is just be passionate about what you do, be obsessed with what you do, and then also just be a student of whatever you're doing. Like like I watch sets all the time. Ever since I was 14, I've seen like hundreds at this point, or like just watching different drummers, even in genres that I don't like, to see what I can learn from it. So I would definitely say that for sure, because passion and obsession can take you a really long way.
Well, that's 100%.
You want to add anything? I mean, everybody's pretty much knocking you out.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, take it like for me, like I grew up watching sports. I always watched my favorite, athlete. But music-wise, I did the same thing. You know, we're all huge Blink-182 fans. Every time we watch a video, interview, or we go to a concert, we're like, take notes. Watch what he does. He's jumping, you jump. You know. And I'll tell Chester, look what Tom's doing. If you shake your hip or whatever, if he touches,
get the women whistle at you.
Yeah, there you go. Like, so I take that as notes too. Or I'll look up interviews. On YouTube and just study it and practice it. But like they all said, if you have a passion for it, go out there and do it. We've been through many bands, never worked out, and finally it worked out for us. As long as you find people who you can communicate with, jam with, click, vibe, that's gonna lead you to success. If you can't do any of that, then find someone who you can.
Yeah.
Not to kill the mood or anything, but in the last, just to tell you how connected and how close we are as a group. That in the last year, we've had 3 family losses, or 4, right? No,
yeah.
4 family losses. So we've been there for each other. It's just that it just feels like family. It doesn't even feel like we're friends. It feels like we're brothers. That's why you don't really feel that, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's like I see these guys and it's like, holy smokes, like, where the hell have you been my whole life? Yeah, it's, honestly.
You guys are basically married.
Married, yeah.
With different, whoever, man or woman, whatever.
Right. But I'm nervous. He's the one that's actually married. Oh, he's the married one.
Oh, he's like, shit, I got more wives.
Yeah.
Mine's better looking than any of you.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Cut that part out. Yeah. Anything else we're going to add?
Anybody else want to say anything?
Yeah, bro. Over.
I would just say make what you want to make, like do what you want to love, and not so much what you think other people will like, because you need to focus on just what you're passionate about to just keep the drive going. If you start focusing on what other people think, you're going to fizzle out and not make what you really want to do, and then it's going to kill the craft.
That's true. Yeah, that's good.
Definitely.
So you hear out there, focus, passion, and build a family. Thank you guys for coming on, man.
Thank you
so much
for having
guys.
us.
Thank you. Bam. Well, coming up next, SHAWN Mandolli.
Woo.
What's up, Sean? How you doing?
Doing well, man.
Welcome down.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the invite. This is
cool. Thank you for coming on. And where'd you come from?
From Los Angeles. So, but more immediately, I came down with my family to go to Legoland.
Oh, how was that?
So it was great. My middle kid's 11 as of yesterday, so it was his birthday.
Oh.
So it worked out. Yeah.
So he was loving it, huh?
Oh yeah, man.
Did you go down to water slides and stuff?
No, because it was raining and everything.
It
was raining. Yeah, no, I think it was closed or something. Anyway, that part of it. But anyway, yeah, it was cool.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for coming down, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, what got you into skateboarding?
What got me into skateboarding? My older brother, we're talking. This is what 86, 19 back in the 1900s. So 1986, 87, my older brother got into it. So he's a year older than me, and he did it. And like my parents at the time were a little sketched out, like, oh, we don't want you doing that. But my brother got himself a board somehow, like snatched it up from somebody, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it always happens like that.
Like some Lucero deck that was all busted, and I was like, I was just so like mesmerized by it, you know. As a kid, I'm in like 6th grade, my brother's in 7th grade, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. So he like hid it in the shed in our backyard so my parents wouldn't see it at the time. And we were like, I was living with my stepmom and my dad, my biological dad at the time, and then my stepmom's mom, so I guess my step-grandma, I don't know if that's a real thing, but my step-grandma was super like, no, don't do that, you're gonna crack your skull, you know? So my brother hid it, and then he just snuck it out, and then over time, he kind of just because he didn't care, I was like, whoa, I want to get one too. So then my dad ended up buying us a board, each a board, full setup at a local shop in San Jose.
What shop was that?
Go Skate.
Okay.
So we went there, yeah, go skate or go home. That was their stickers, man. But we went there and I got a Jeff Kendall street board, the one with the graffiti on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad got me that one. And my brother got a Neil Blender, the classic coffee cup.
Oh, that's a good
He had
one.
like a pink one. That pink, it was pink. And anyway, it was like 80s vibe. GNS, yeah, Neil Blender board. So that's what did it, man. And I really started getting into it in 1987.
Okay.
So that was 6th grade, kind of just messing around. My dad got me a board, but then after I finished 6th grade, we're talking summer of 87, I became a skater.
That's when you like officially.
Yeah, like I was
you got
all
the stamp
in.
and everything.
All my jock friends, I got to school at 7th grade in the fall, and they were like, whoa, Sean's a skater. Like it was, you know what I mean? I had the Rap Bones jacket, my hair
classic.
across one eye, like this side spiked up. It was like, dude is a skater. So I was like, I don't care anymore. Like, hate if you want. Anyway, so
do you have the chain wallet too?
No, I didn't. I did not have a chain wallet yet. that was later. Hensley did that for us, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what started it right there.
Sacramento did it.
Yeah, Sacramento. the Slash Dogs in Sacramento definitely rocking the chain wallet. But yeah, at that time, that was it, man. I'm a skater. I'm going. And then I grew up with some really rad skaters in my neighborhood. Even my junior high I went to, some dudes were really good and skated a little before me, and I just kind of followed their lead at that time. We're talking 87 on.
That was like the jump ramps and the.
Yeah, even before that might have been, maybe it was, I don't know. Ed might know more but jump ramps, yeah, I would say around that time.
Yeah.
Jump ramps were happening.
Oh, there we go.
Man?
Hey, what's up?
Long time no see. How you doing?
Good to see you, brother. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we got a legend
Ed,
two legends over
yeah.
here now, man.
Partner in crime back
Yeah.
in
So Ed came into the scene a little bit after that.
So when did you all meet?
You want to?
We met through a contest called Quartermaster Cup.
Okay.
And Solomon Aga.
90.
Yeah, probably 1990.
90.
But there was a contest that I was talking about in the episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a contest for shops, like three kids in the 12 and under, 13 through 15, middle, 3, and then 16 and above was another 3. So a shop would have 9 skaters in total against other shops. And we're with Session Skateboard Shop, and I rode for them. And he came along with Solomon Aga.
Yeah, Solomon.
And, I met him through him.
Yeah, through
and
Solomon.
we were both the same age, and I was just like,
yeah, we were cool.
I was just like happy to like skate with people that was like same age.
Yeah, we were like the same height too. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all look the same height.
Yeah, we were like little dudes, you know?
Yeah. But it was fun, yeah, because like we're both like, we're probably like competitive, like, oh yeah, I'm better than you or something like that.
Yeah.
So you guys pushed each other the whole time.
Yeah. He was
like-
way better than me though. dude.
No,
He
it
was.
was just
He
like,
was,
it
bro.
just
Did we
fun.
got to flip a quarter on
No,
this?
Yeah.
I think I probably was a little bit more advantaged because I started like 2 years earlier than him.
Yeah. But Ed, yeah, Ed's from the east side, so he's from the hood in San Jose, right? I'm from the suburbs. but Ed, yeah, but
He's more ghetto than I am.
yeah, I am, dude. My home life was ghetto, but my neighborhood wasn't. And we can talk about that if you want. But my home life was crazy. I had a pretty dark childhood, and we can talk. Yeah, I don't need to get too serious if you don't want to.
No, you can't get serious about it.
Yeah, but Ed, like I started at the time, but Ed was like, when I started, Ed was like 12 and already sponsored. So he was sponsored by Circle A.
I had a quick like little upstart from being sponsored. So it was just like, oh, Sean, like I don't think he had a sponsor
I
yet.
didn't. No.
But he was on sessions, but he had lots of potential. So
Yeah.
skating with Solomon,
Yeah.
Jason Adams.
Yeah,
So
us
he just-
round
he had that.
rippers.
So what was the skating with Salmon and Jason Adams? What was it like?
It was rad. I mean, like earlier on, like I mentioned, my junior high, like Tim Brosh went to my junior high, and he started before me, and he was really good at the time. Like he could ollie super high. I remember watching him ollie when I first started. I was like, whoa, that dude ollies high, right? And he was like 7th grade. I was 6th grade. So those dudes, and then at that time, like this dude was already sponsored, and there was just. He was like a legend in the area. Like there's this little kid, this little Filipino kid that's winning. No, I'm serious. Like I'm not trying to gas him up too much, but I hadn't seen him in a while. But he was winning every contest. I'm not even joking. This contest, Solari contest. He was like 12 years, little dude, skinny little Filipino kid, doing like 360 judos off a jump ramp and stuff.
And you're like,
Am I right? Yeah.
I used to skate in sweatpants.
This dude was so serious about contests. In his like car going to the contest, little kid, he would wear his helmet in the car to kind of get used to wearing it during the contest. Am I right?
That.
You don't remember that?
I was smoking cigarettes when I was really young, and I didn't really care about anything.
So you're like this. All right, we got.
No, he was really good. He was really good, man. I really looked up to him. He was like, wow, this dude is so good. So just being able, honestly, at the time, like being able to skate with him.
He would make up tricks in his contest run. Like I remember, like he would go up the pyramid at Powell, and you never see him do it, but he did a front shove nose grab, like ollie lean and front shove it, and we were like, damn, never seen him do that before. And we were like, yeah, that's SHAWN MANDOLI, like coming up all like scraggly and like sick, like. That was the way of it.
Funny.
Just coming up on his journey.
And how long has it been since y'all haven't seen each other?
I'm thinking like 15, maybe 16, 17 years.
Yeah, we skated in Long Beach at Cherry Park. Remember that?
I think I seen we seen Ron Resurrection, and we took a photo, and that was like one of the last memories I seen.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's long. And
We
then
like grew up together.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of history. I mean, like from skateboarding contests, reels, like putting out video parts and stuff. I mean, what kept y'all going?
Yeah, so like he was sponsored by when I got on sessions through that contest, so I wasn't even on sessions yet.
Oh, okay.
I think I had to make top 10 or something, and I got 9th. You know what I'm saying? So So like anyway, so I got on sessions, and he was already on Venture Dogtown at the time.
I was on.
Yeah, Dogtown. He was on Dogtown. Yeah.
Venture and
Greg.
Dogtown were like in the same building and sessions, so I had a truck and a board sponsor, and then the shop sponsor.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then from there, like he got on Santa Cruz for a minute, and then I got on So I got on Dogtown after him. So from Dogtown, this is when Dogtown came from Venice up to San Francisco. So they wanted young kids on their team. So Ed was already on, and then I got on initially through John Fabriker.
Okay.
You remember him? So he saw me skate at that skate shop, Go Skate, in the back, and he's like, dude, I want to flow you boards. And then I got on Venture around that time, Venture Trucks. So I was on Venture, Dogtown, and then we were both on Dogtown at the same time, maybe for a minute. And then they're like, we were going to start Think. So they said, hey, Sean, you're going to go
That's
on
with Greg
Think.
Carroll, right?
Yeah, Greg did that. So it was like Nick Lockman, Sam Smythe, who's a team manager for Girl now. I think he probably does other stuff over there. Carl Watson, Ronnie Bertino,
Oh, that's a good
and
team.
Jason Adams.
Yeah.
So they started Think, and then I'm hanging out with Solomon. I was skating with Solomon a lot, and Solomon was like, dude, why don't you get on Reel? And I was like, really? Like, wow, you know? So then they said, hey, because they were at big picture, like this was like a monopoly. Northern California was skateboarding was owned by like one person. Fausto owned it all.
Yeah.
Thrasher, like all of that. So they were like, hey, quit, think, just chill out, and then we'll put you on Reel. So then I got on Reel, and then shortly after, me and Solomon, in a sense, like Solomon got you on Reel. And then we were both on Reel pretty early before the first video. And we filmed for the first video.
I think I got on Reel because I was just skating with you guys.
Yeah, and we were like, I mean, he got the first video, he got opening part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Woo! Luckily.
Yeah. Nah, dude, he had so much footage. So anyway, that was kind of the early days of Reel. There was an earlier crew, like we're talking Tommy Guerrero, Jim Thiebaud, Tony Henry, Corey Chrysler, Tony Ferguson, Sluggo. Jake Vogel was even getting on early. And then
or was he? Or was he on
maybe on
Flow? Was he on the real wheel team?
Yeah, maybe.
Because remember the smiling faces, breaking hearts ad with all our jacked up teeth?
Yeah, I do. Actually, Jake mentioned that on the 9 Club recently. He mentioned it.
So Jake Vogel had the snaggle teeth, and
you had a chip tooth.
I had a chip tooth, and you had a sideways.
Mine was just all over the place.
No, that's probably Ronnie Bertino.
Yeah, no, he was not. But yeah, so then like this was early before even me and Ed, those dudes, and then Henry. I got on and Henry quit. Mm-hmm. Henry Sanchez got a board, and then he pretty much quit right after and was on like Blind World Industry crew.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like 14, 15 when he was pro. So yeah, so then I was on right before he quit, Henry Sanchez. And then then it kind of evolved into that team that people see in that first Reel video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which had Joey Bast.
Yeah, just a great team.
Yeah.
I mean, Reel at that time was just like blowing up.
Yeah.
Max
Shaft.
Max got on.
Sluggo.
Yep.
And what was it like when you two went on tour together? I mean, being homies from hometown, and y'all now riding for the same company again. Like, what was tours like with you guys?
Yeah, he turned pro before me, so he turned pro.
We turned pro at the same time.
No, you were.
But it was just
performing.
like a couple months or something.
Yeah. No, it's true. But it was check it out, because we graduated from high school. We're aging ourselves. 93.
Well,
you were pro before we graduated.
I got a check in April, but I didn't have a board, and it was only $100.
That's sick, though, dude.
But hold on, you got
that's
a check
big
when
money.
you're on the board? That's pretty rad.
But
That's big money.
It was just like a signification of like, oh, okay, you're gonna have a board out. So later on, we went on a trip like that June or July, or maybe like July into August or something.
Yeah, that summer. Summer '93.
He had a board that came in on the
while we're on tour
on a shipment. And I think my board just came out like not even that much before him.
Yeah, so. Right after the Reel video came out.
Basically the same time.
Around, same year.
Same window.
Same year, but yeah.
Yeah.
If you're asking me, man, I was humbled to be on the team for real. So, but it was cool, man. That summer we traveled. We went all across cross country.
We hated each other after that because
because
we're stuck on a. I'm just joking. We're stuck on a 30-day bus van ride.
Yeah, was it
an Aerostar or something?
Yeah.
What was that
cross
like?
country?
What was that like?
We went from San Francisco to Utah to Nevada to Utah to like
New
Colorado.
York. Yeah, East Coast.
It was super fun because we got to experience rad stuff, and then like later on, like Mike York and LeVar showed up because the stereo team was like affiliated with Reel, and that was sick. And then but yeah, it was a good experience just to go across the United States in a car and skate like
straight out of high school.
Yeah, crazy places and travel.
Did you ever think you would be like that or done that?
No, I never did. Honestly, I was around these dudes a lot of the time. I'll be honest with you, man. Skateboarding doesn't owe me anything, and I really like just give a nod to the people around me. Like shout out to Solomon, who for me and others, man, he was like a big brother. Like there's, some dude that, is killing it, and I'm just like the little brother that he kind of helped make a way for, you know what I mean? And even skating with Ed, just the level he was skating at was kind of pushing, progressing. Like, you get around people that are going somewhere. And dude, we had friends and we partied for sure, but I had friends that partied a little too much, bro, and they were really good at skating, but their partying took them out of it. But we kind of, we were doing our thing, but we were serious about skating. Yeah.
We were so young and like down to like I guess we wanted to turn pro.
Yeah.
So like we were just with the right people.
Yeah.
And it seemed like if you skate with people that are like on the same page as yourself, it's like, okay, we're all gonna feed off each other's energy. So it ended up going in a good direction, I guess. You're with the right people, you have the right tools, you're just gonna execute the good part with the good vibes. I don't know.
Yeah, like I thought, man, maybe I'll get sponsored before I'm out of high school, right? That was my thought. And then I ended up getting sponsored by Venture my freshman year, and then Dogtown shortly after. And then the summer after we graduated from high school, we're pro for real, traveling the world.
I mean, how crazy is that?
Like, wow, I was super humbled by it. Like, looking back, I'm like, wow, dude, that's pretty rad. I'm thankful.
And then you guys filmed a video part together and had a part together.
Yeah.
And so did y'all like motivate each other? Like, you know, if you were having a hard time, he would motivate you, like, yo, land that trick or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. But we
I
kind
think we were
of
just messing around.
we
all the
would
like
just
we were like going, yeah, dude, land that trick.
yeah, we didn't have like a list of
It's not
tricks.
like I picked
It
them
wasn't
up
like that.
And like,
Get it, dude. Yeah. He would make fun of me, dude. Like we'd clown on each other.
Really?
Like, okay, it's serious. I want to get this trick. Stop asking me, you dummy.
Yeah. And then we get, if you don't I used to stress hard.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, people be throwing with like sawmills.
Breaking trucks.
Throwing like the trash can at like Branham High School or Gunderson.
Yeah.
Like, breaking stuff and like just going haywire. Like
if you didn't get it.
Yeah, everything sucks. It's like
Stress case, dude.
But yeah,
we had our moments.
Getting so crazy like that's like stupid to think like that.
Yeah, little kids, like we wanted to do well, but maybe too much pressure. At times.
Because you guys were like the new faces of skateboarding at that time. You know what I mean? Like you guys were so inspired, so many skateboarders.
It was just fresh, but there was a lot of people. It was just like a lot of like young skaters.
Yeah.
Like
that looked up to you guys, you know?
I don't know, but maybe because they were like they didn't have the opportunity and they're just like interested in like what we go through. It's like, oh, like that's sick. Like you get to do that and like we like the same stuff too. It's like so it's like, oh, cool. Like there's someone in the same like mentality that we are, but it's like they have the opportunity and like they back you up and it's like just good just a good analyzation about it, I guess.
Yeah. That's pretty rad. And like, do y'all have like a good story of what you guys on a tour or something like that, or anything fun, interesting, crazy?
I only went on one trip with him because I ended up quitting.
Quit after that.
Like I quit the summer after I got kicked, or I got turned pro, or got on Mad Circle. So I didn't really.
And then there was a whole different era of Real because him and Moses got off, and then Julian Stranger got on. So he got on. And then then Matt Field got on, Drake Jones. So there was like, what we were just talking about was that post that first Real video, we're talking 93. And then 94 on, Keith Huffnagel got on. So that, I was on at that point. So Ed went and skated for Mad Circle, was in that Let the Horns Blow first Mad Circle video, which was really rad. And then, we still skated together though, because I remember him and Moses filming. I think I filmed a little bit of that. I filmed Moses do that switch tray over that curb cut. I think I was following him. And I think so. That he has that. So anyway, we were still skating together, but we were on different teams.
But we weren't like skating all like we weren't skating too much together because it was like we had different companies that we worked for. So I probably would just go to Embarcadero and he'd probably
see you,
He'd probably skate the Avenues with Tommie or something.
Dude. It was like a different era, dude.
So
I was skating with, it was really cool at that time. Like, Drake Jones, Julian, Solomon was still on for a minute. So that was a cool little time frame. We went to Japan in 95. 94, anyway.
And so when he left, so that's when Real kind of, you're saying just went a whole different way.
It was just different dudes, just a new era, you know. And then the second Real video came out.
Like Julian was getting on when I was on.
Okay.
He had like a wolf board or something.
Yep.
And that was 93. And then
after.
Later on, like he was all mad at me.
Was he?
Yeah, he was a little faded, and he was at a Sacto contest. He's all, Ed, hella cool, Mad Circle. Like, you're fresh now. You're all fresh.
Dude.
But he was wasted. He probably wasn't even feeling that it quit. But it's not like it was personal. It's just like people do what they do, go where they go. So
No, it's true. Definitely. I mean, you got to go where someone's going to look for you and help you out.
Yeah, I was just
skateboarding.
trying to look for a fresh start. I was
Yeah.
just like, you know what?
I was stoked for
I
him.
had fun with Real, and then I was just like, you know what? Mat Circle sounds sick. If I could get on, I'd be hyped. And I ended up getting on. I was just like, I took a 2-year ride with them, and I got kicked off. But yeah, it was fun too. But yeah, it is what it is. Like all these skate companies that you ride for, it's just like it's a little just a little platform to skate with and just be with for a long time being.
And do you ever? Did you have like a memory of that time when you guys were like hanging out, skating a lot more and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was just, I think there's moments like filming for the Real video was really rad. That first tour, there's tour part where you have, I think there's clips from that tour in the Mad Circle video. Maybe, anyway.
I got a trick at Colorado doing a
backside,
manual trick.
Yeah, flip out.
Yeah.
Backside 180 fakie, Manny to fakie flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we filmed that while it was on Reel. See, I remember that stuff, dude. This dude, that was like ahead of his time, bro.
You got a good memory, huh?
For certain things.
But no, that's. Yeah. We're just trying to get, like, it's just, okay, we turn pro, we go on a trip, and then you try to like land tricks because you're supposedly pro.
Right.
And then you're like trying to skate in front of all these people, and it's like, wow, okay. It's fun, but it's also a little like
pressure,
nerve-wracking, because it's like, dude, there's all these people around you, and you're skating, and you could be an asshole too, because it's like, why are you looking at me while I'm trying to skate? You know what I mean? I'm trying to skate in front of you. I suck right now. I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I could be an asshole right now, so it's not personal, but it is like a little stupid how I act about it sometimes. So whatever.
Yeah.
It's skateboarding.
Yeah. It's just natural.
And then for you, Sean, so when did you start making your turn from skateboarding to what you're doing now?
Okay, yeah. So like I turned pro summer of '93, and then skating for Real, it was super rad, dude. I turned pro when I was 18, and then fall of '95. I'm from Northern California. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from San Jose.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I wanted to go to a Bible college down in Orange County. And so I was like, dude, I'm gonna do this. It's like a 2-year, it's like a ministry training school. So during my pro career, like I came to faith in Christ. I became a Christian.
Okay.
So this was like, this was while I wasn't even pro yet, actually. This was fall of '92. Because there was a church in San Jose that had a mini ramp in it. Really sick mini ramp. Super sick mini ramp. Yeah, it was a super sick mini ramp. And there was no skate parks at the time. This is pre-skate park era. Post-skate park era, pre-skate park era. Like the in-between, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything was torn down mid-early 80s.
Indoor wooden.
Yeah, or if it was, like you had to pay. Or all we had was Derby and Santa Cruz and Benicia. But and then there was the Kennedy Warehouse, but that just wasn't like
As far as skate parks, it was
there was no public skate parks.
An indoor
right?
ramp or something.
But this church had a really dope mini ramp in it, and so through going, first time I went, man, me and Tim Brosh and this other friend of ours, Todd Ferrer, were smoking weed in the parking lot. So I just smoke weed before I go in. Because like before they skate, they were like, hey, we want you guys to go to a Bible study first. So we're like, let's get stoned first, and then go to the Bible study, and it made the Bible study even more weird.
But every
like
church...
weird, like people smiling at me too much. You know what I mean? Like these people were too friendly. Like for real, I was like, man, get out of here. I don't know you. You know what I mean? So that's how we went.
Yeah.
And one of our friends was like, dude, we shouldn't be smoking weed. Like in my mind, my mentality, we weren't like tough. I'm not trying to sound tough. He was like, dude, we shouldn't smoke it in the parking lot. And I'm like, why? Like I didn't understand like his conviction. I think Todd Ferrer said that, who was like, that was Tim Brush's like best friend. So anyway, so I go there and we go, everybody went. There's a photo of Solomon doing a sick backside ollie in Transworld. It's like two-page spread. So what I'm saying is like, because there was nothing else like that available to us, like everybody went. It was like a scene almost. At least when I was at that time, like this is high school now. Did you skated it?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you started going to church after that.
Yeah, like it just influenced me, man. I didn't talk about this a lot when we were coming up as kids, girls, but I had a pretty rough early childhood, man. My stepdad, when I was 6 years old, was rolling me joints, giving me pornography, giving me beer. Me and my brother, like 6 years old, coming home from school, like I'd have a bottle of beer there. He'd roll me a joint, cigarette, give me porn. Like I'm 6. So man, it was a crazy early childhood. And I had a lot of demons, a lot of rage. I wanted to kill them. Like I'm not trying to sound too gnarly here, but as a little kid, I don't remember a day not going by where I didn't think about wanting to kill him, right? Because of what he did to me and my siblings. So just a gnarly situation, early childhood. So that just stayed with me, man. And it kind of was eating at me. And people would never know, like Ed never knew that growing up, because I just didn't know how to deal with it. There's a lot of shame involved.
Well, you went to skateboarding. Skateboarding kind of helped.
Yeah, that was kind of an outlet for sure. And I had some moments, man.
Because you wouldn't show your seriousness of your
like the real stuff, dude. I would just play it off with my goofy personality, try to navigate life as a teenager, just being funny. But really, like there was stuff going on inside that was pretty dark. So anyway, through this church, like I heard, about Jesus, man, and that just spoke to me. I remember just to tie this kind of interesting thing. When Mark Gonzalez was on Reel, he did a board graphic for me. I didn't ask him to do it. I don't know why he did it, but I have it.
What
actually.
graphic is it?
It's like one of his weird looking cartoon things, but it's like a cross. And on it says, I have a built-in, he did this himself, I have a built-in desire to reach for something higher. And then he put SHAWN MANDOLI. And I was like, dang, dude, how does he know that? You know what I mean? Like, this dude's like a prophet, you know what I mean? I was tripping on Mark at that. I was like, whoa. Actually, recently, Greg Hunt sent it to me. He's like, bro, I have this board wrapped still if you want it. He mailed it to me.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I got it at home. But anyway, like at that time, I was reaching. I was like, man, this is eating me up. And I heard about Jesus, man. I heard about faith. Like, I could be forgiven. I can forgive, right? There's like old Ian McKay did a song in the lyric, like it was in a band called Embrace. It wasn't Minor Threat and it wasn't Fugazi. It was called Embrace. And he did a song and it was in the lyrics like, I can forgive, right? So I learned this like at that time. I was just processing it all, dude, while I'm smoking weed, right? In the Bible study, like tripping out. And like eventually, I stopped partying. I put my faith in God. I put my faith in Jesus in high school. So I'm not pro yet. I'm still on Reel, but I had like a spiritual moment with God, and it changed my life to this day. So fast forward, summer of '95, I called Jeff Clint, the manager of Reel at the time. I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna move down to Orange County. I'm gonna go to Bible school. And he's like, all right, but I just felt, dude, this is like my boss. So, and I'm like, but on Monday, like I'm dipping out. And he's like, all right. So I moved to Orange County and lived there, and I filmed my profile there because 411 was right down the street. So I still skated. The second Reel video came out while I was in that Bible school. So I'd fly up and film with Mickey Reyes, come back to school. So I went there for 2 years. From there, I went to Oceanside to be a part of just to be a part of like that school like planted this church, and I wanted to be a part of it. Like, and then summer of '98, I called Jim Thiebaud, and I was like, hey bro, I'm gonna quit skating professionally. I was 23. So I only was pro for 5 years. I quit at 23. And the reason I quit was like, I either go back to the Bay Area and get back into this at the level I was before I went, even though I still skated, I was like, for me, dude, I'm not like Tony Hawk or something. So it's like, for me, for this to really work, I gotta be in the cities, SF or San Jose. Like, I need to be in my scene.
Be part
like,
of the industry.
Yeah, like Gabe Morford was up there, who's our photographer, and like everything was up there. So I did it for a few years outside of it, but I knew if I wanna really, in a sense, really kick back up into this, I got to move up there. And I felt like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. I've had a heart for ministry. So now I pastor a church in the East LA.
That's awesome.
So inner city LA, like right there in the hood, like I pastor a church right there. I've been there pastoring in LA since 2012.
Do you have a skate park there?
We have some DIY right down the street.
I'm talking about the church.
Oh, in the back parking lot, we had some like little quarter pipes and stuff like that, but it's pretty sketchy ground and it's not the best environment. So, but anyway, like there's a DIY like a Jersey barrier tranny like right by the river. That's people's. I think Vincent Alvarez did it, and they redid it again. It's literally blocks away from my church. Like, so we're right.
So you get a little session before.
Yeah, I'll kind of cruise over there and skate. But anyway, that's kind of the journey of where I'm at.
Isn't there a DIY in Huntington Beach or like a alley?
Yeah, yeah. I heard about that.
Is that Huntington Beach?
I think
Is
so.
it?
I
Yeah,
think,
I
I think
heard
about
about
it.
Or is it
Or Santa Ana or something?
Somewhere up there.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in LA now, so that's kind of the journey, dude. I only was a professional for 5 years, 23. I quit professionally, but I couldn't say I honestly ever quit skating. I did do some things, traveled here and there, doing stuff.
Did
But
you ever take your skateboarding as a way to like teach these kids and stuff?
Yeah,
people?
there's been moments of that. I went to Egypt and did like just traveled a little bit like that, where I share my, just like I shared like a little snippet of my story.
Yeah.
Because it's connected to skating. Even, dude, you guys know you probably know this. There's a photo of a dude shot by Mofo doing a front side edger in a pool drinking a beer.
Yeah.
Like that was my pastor. So he's a pastor now too.
Oh, really?
He skated for GNS and Alva back in the 70s, was a hardcore drug addict, and he came to faith in Christ. So through Christian Hosoi, Christian introduced me to him, and that dude, his name's Jay Hazlett, he hired me, and the church I'm pastoring, he actually gave it to me.
Really?
Yeah, like
so you run it and everything?
Yeah,
or?
I'm the lead pastor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, me and my wife.
That's awesome.
So, but we started it with him, and he's like, bro, I feel like God's putting on my heart to give it to you, bro, if you want it. Just start your own thing, but whatever's there, you can have it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, pretty much my ministry journey of what I do now as a person, as a grown man, like everything within ministry's been through skating. It's weird. Like what I would call my encounter with the Lord came through a skate church. And then me pastoring now came through I went to Richard Mulder's wedding, and then Christian just got out of prison, and we just connected. You know what I mean? It's like, what's up, bro? Dude. Like the one time when I was a little kid though, before I came to faith, I remember at the Powell Skate Zone in the parking lot, I got to smoke weed with Christian Hosoi, and I was like a little grom, like, whoa, I'm smoking with Christian right now. I was all stoked at the time. He don't remember, but then after he got out of prison, we connected because he came to faith in prison, right? And so he's like, let's connect, let's hang out, man. So he introduced me to Jay. I was working for him for like 11 years, and he gave me this church, and we launched it once he gave it to me, like January 2020, right before COVID.
Yeah.
So me and my wife, that's what I do, man. I'm down there in the inner city of LA doing what we do.
That's awesome. That's
And
awesome.
I try to skate once a week.
And my question to all that is basically, do you feel that like skateboarding helped you to get where you're at now, or do you feel like faith got you to where you're at now?
I think it's a little bit of both, right? It's a trip, man. Yeah, dude, I still skate. I love, like, Jim still sends me boards, which is cool. Like,
That's awesome.
I got to email him to get them, though. You know what I'm saying? No. It ain't like, it's just a friendly gesture. You know what I mean? I'll, like, email him, like, twice a year, and because they last forever now, because skate parks don't really mess up boards as much. But, you know.
You don't
but
do
anyway.
no more street?
What's that?
You don't do no more street?
I do, but, like, I got three
You know-
kids, bro.
You know I'd like
don't-
to see an Ed and Sean
that,
video soon,
that'll be
man.
sick, dude. But skate parks are so easy now. We're
Yeah.
so tame these days. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I
true.
mean? And it just getting older, it's like I got a slot of time, right? I got 3 kids. I'm pastoring a church. My wife got a job, and I do other stuff because we're a small church. So I got little side hustles. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I also do accounting, so I'm a bookkeeper
Okay.
as well. So I crunch numbers, and then I pastor this church. And I get out there at least once a week. I got to skate on Thursday.
Well, at least you get out there.
I do, man. I try to, yeah.
And what about you? Do you think skateboarding helped save you to put you where you're at now?
Yeah, because I met a lot of good people through it. So, I don't know. I can't really say that I'm doing too much, but like everything that I have right now is through skateboarding because of, like, if I work, I know someone from skating. I don't know, skating keeps me active, so I feel like young from it. I don't know. It's pretty. I mean, it's dangerous, but it's also healthy in a sense. Cause
It is dangerous.
So like, I mean, you could like just fall really easy and then just stop. But I mean, if you keep on going, I guess that's what's up. Like you keep on going, you're gonna extend it and learn something from it, and then just evolve with it, I guess.
Yeah.
So some good stuff will come out of it if you just like endure with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything, I guess.
Yeah, it's dangerous, man. I literally just beginning of July 2nd, I was skating at my local park I go to is South Pasadena, and I was trying to frontside nose slide to fakie on this bank to ledge, and my board left my feet, and my feet followed the board, and then it was on a bank, and I slid out and I hyperextended my elbow, popped it out.
It was like this.
Yeah, popped it out this way, and I was like, screaming. And I was like on the ground, bro. I was like, old man down.
So
An ambulance came.
You slipped forward?
I slid out, so just all my weight. And just, we're older, bro, and like Richard Mulder, my good friend Richard, man, because I do ministry stuff with him and skate with him, just skated with him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, bro, he's like, dude, he was telling me, he's like kind of clowning on me. He's like, bro, I skate like to get my blood pumping. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to land something right. But like, your mind doesn't see it, bro. I'm 51.
Yeah.
And dude, I was in the ambulance and like my wife's at work and like calling her. They're like putting me in the hospital. I'm like, I'm fine, babe. I'll be all right. Like, you know what I mean? And so anyway.
Where was that again?
Where'd I get hurt? Yeah. South Pasadena. It's like a prefab skate park.
Yeah. Oh, that's the reason why? Is that
prefab. So anyway, yeah, but it was like I was like, dang, man, like, what am I doing? Like, I kind of tripped on it for a minute. I'm like, I'm 50, like, chill out. But anyway, I skated there on Thursday. I haven't done a frontside no slide to fakie on that bank to ledge.
You haven't touched it, huh?
Yeah, but it's true. Like it's like you get older and you gotta be a little more careful.
And plus, you gotta just like keep yourself up, huh? It's like a balance thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's like if you stand up, you gotta stay up.
Yep.
Fall down.
Yeah. Or you don't know, man. Something's gonna pop.
So my one question: are we going to see a video part with both of you guys in it?
I don't know.
I know. I threw that out here real quick, you know.
Everybody wants to see a midlife crisis video part.
Yes. Hella stressed out.
Yeah.
Stressed out on everything.
Dude, it's funny. When I fell at the park, right, I'm laying down. Dude comes over, just other dudes there, like had a handful of chewable aspirin. He's like, here you go. I was like, I'm like drooling aspirin.
Make sure it's not edible.
Yeah, I know. No, it had no mind-altering effects. But I'm laying there, and then the ambulance dudes come. They're like these young, like buff-looking jocks, and they're like asking me, you know, like, what's your name? You know, making sure. They're like, how old are you? I'm like, 50. He's like, 50? I'm like, man, be quiet. Get me in the stretcher. He was like, what are you doing here, dude? It was funny. I was all laid out, like, I can't move it. Huh?
You know, like, aren't you a little too old?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, it was funny, dude.
Anyway. And one last question to both of you guys.
Yeah.
What can you say to the upcoming skaters that want to do what you guys have done or follow the path of both of you guys, each one? I know I always get you on the hard one side.
I guess if you like to skate, just skate for the pure enjoyment of it. And I mean, if it's serious, it's like, I guess push yourself to be that serious at something and try to get good at it. But if it doesn't happen, there's always tomorrow, and then just chill out and have a good life with it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's
just
good.
Doing it.
That's good, man. Yeah, I would say that, you know, like what would an old head say? To this day, like I'm 51, right? Like I legit love to skate. You know what I mean? And at the time of me quitting at the age of 23, I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to over spiritualize it. Like it's of the devil. I had to serve the Lord. Like it wasn't weird like that. I honestly had this love-hate relationship at the time with the industry and being involved like that. It was, you know what I mean? I was kind of wrestling with that as a 23-year-old. Like, I don't know if I want to do this for, I want to skate, but I don't know if, you know what I mean? Maybe
you want to do it for yourself, not for somebody else.
And I'll tell you, even from that point, even before, like the love of it, the actual moment, like actual skateboarding, I enjoy it just as much as I did when me and Ed were just skating in some random parking lot in San Jose.
Because
like
it's
I
better than walking. It's
It
like,
is.
It's cruising. You're like,
Yeah.
you don't even have to like do anything, and you just roll.
Yeah.
And then just like, and then just
Yeah.
just move around. You're just like, damn, this is fun stuff.
It is. At this age, for real, I can't, it's like, I still love it. Like, there's moments where I get bummed out, I don't skate as good, I get sore too quick. I'm like, man, I'm gonna call it quits today. But yeah, I can't, dude, I still love it, man. I got my board in my trunk.
There you go.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
You can't
I
like
still-
overwork yourself for something that you can't even like think about, that you don't even know what's going on yet. Or
Yeah.
it's like if you're gonna push yourself, you're just gonna end up like being too like harsh on your skating, and it's like you just cruise with it. It's just
Yeah,
like, damn,
have
stuff
fun.
just starts
Clicking.
it starts evolving, and then you're just
Yeah.
like, you know what? I didn't even know I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then, and
Yeah,
then all of
see.
a sudden you're just like, oh, okay. I didn't even think about that until now, and it's like, oh, that's what skating comes out of.
Yeah.
Skating, like it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
And it's fun in that sense, because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it doesn't have to be what you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be this when you're having fun with it.
Yeah, I think it's like more than performance. It's just expression. I think that's for me. Like I never had a trick list, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just too much pressure.
Did you
I
feel
have to go with what I feel. Like I gotta feel it or something. Like everybody's different, but that's what I love about it. Is like Ed's saying, you show up to the park and you might be feeling sore, but then you just dork around on some little janky thing.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you're like, oh, this is fun right here. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get something right now. Yeah. It's unexpected.
Yeah, you're
it's
just
good.
making things happen.
It's
and
just
different
fun, yeah.
Cool things.
Hell yeah. And I got another question. Do you guys miss being pro at all? Or do you enjoy the way life is now as what you're saying, skateboarding and stuff like that? This is my last question.
I wouldn't mind making some money, but it's not like it would be a lot of money. So I guess it's all good. I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I mean, I think if you keep on skating, you're just gonna be pushing yourself, and you'll be like better than before. And even though you're older, it's like, damn, I never even did that before. So it's like cool because you skate different at a different age. It's like you don't have to go backwards; you go forward, and then make things happen where it's like, oh, it's all new then, like because you never did some tricks back in the day, and you're like, oh, I wasn't even like that type of skater. So it's like it's always like a different mentality. So it's like, oh, it keeps it all good, like just fresh, and keeps you. It's not stagnant. It's not dumb. It's not boring. It's always.
You just don't have to worry about, oh, I need to get photos. I need this.
Yeah. So that stuff's like
something slamming in the back of your head.
Yeah, that's not fun. Or unless you're doing it for fun with a friend, and you're like, hell yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah.
And then it's all artsy and cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I would say I don't like the pressure of, I didn't like always, I don't think anybody does like the pressure. Like any pro skater would tell you, man, sometimes it's like a job now, and hey, that's a reality, and it's amazing that you could do it as a job. But now just at my age, yeah, dude, I don't want that type, like I'm not that good. And I don't want that pressure. So I mean, I don't miss being a pro skater. There were times when I initially stepped away from it so young that I was like, did I miss it?
I mean,
you know, I had thoughts early on, but now I'm like, hey, dude, I got 3 kids, amazing wife.
And you're doing great.
Yeah, and
Both of you guys are.
I'm just thankful I'm still here and alive, and I can still skate.
I mean, it'd be fun if like you could say, yeah, I got a board, my name on it, and you skate.
Right.
And if you just like filmed and then took photos, and it was just all self-expression, like you say, and you just put it on paper.
But see,
video.
nowadays it's not like that, you know.
Right.
It's all about Olympics and this.
Yeah,
and
it's a different world.
That's just like that's like that type of media. But if you just made your own media, like, and then you just have it on your own type of like expression, and you put it on paper and video, it's like that's what it is. It's like your book report on skateboarding. And it could be whatever you want it to be. So it's like just that type of like unseriousness of it. Or it could be serious, but it's fun at the same time.
As long as you have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Because it's not fun if you're not. You ain't gonna do it if it's not fun.
Definitely. You hear that, guys? Have fun with it. Don't take it too serious.
Yeah.
Sean, thank you so much for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on. Well, this is a wrap for TSM Live Show Season Finale. I want to say thank you for all our sponsors for making this season happen. Thank you to Brian for letting us film 2 times here at Overload. Thank you for all of our guests for coming on True Skateboard Mag Live Show Season Finale. You know what? Tune in. Not tune in, but check out Your Honors right here. You.